This is our last video on this today. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. When going through our company's emails, I gotta clean that mess out anyway. It's just stacking up in there. We notice we have quite a lot of mail in there from crow1176. As I told you before, to mind your own business. We gave you fair warning to mind your own business. You don't listen. You want to continue to cut up and carry on and act up. So we're going to be posting your stuff to the blacklist. Your receipts, all that stuff will be posted, showing your customer how you carry on, how you treat other people at the end of the day. But not only that, you have gotten yourself a new challenge. Yes, you are going to be doing now SW7621. Now, like I said, if you don't do it, at the end of the day, we're just going to keep going on with it until you do it. Because apparently your customers pushed you to do that demonstration, which you failed miserably at. Let's see if you can redeem yourself. But there's another one you have to do too. See, over network grade 773, there's another version of it that's a little darker than network grade 773. This one's called SW9162. It's called African gray. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do, both of them. This one is a little darker than the 773, which, like I said, if you're going to be hitting the screen with a flashlight like you did the last time, this is going to make it virtually hard to do so. So, you know, to keep it up, we'll do all of these at the end of the day. And if you don't do them, like I said, we can always get our testers to buy your products and do the test ourselves. Like I said, your product is nothing more than house paint. You're already proven that already, that it's nothing more than house paint. But I'm giving you the opportunity to be able to back it up to show that your product maybe is not house paint. Who knows? Maybe you got a second chance. It's up to you. Like I said, if you decide that you don't want to do it, then you've already accepted the fact that your product is house paint. So this gives you an opportunity to back your product. So let's see if you can back your product. Let's go here real quick. So this is the first demonstration. We did our own test against the network grade 773 versus his product, which matched quite well. Now, mind you, we did this in the max out zone, so his screen completely washed out. And his demonstration over here that he actually did himself, kudos to you, it clearly shows his product matching the product with no problem whatsoever. Here we go. There you are. And this is one we just took right clean off of the internet. There's the title of this video, and there it is live right there of him basically doing the demonstration against network grade 773. Now, as I said before, this is a chance basically to redeem yourself. So you have two other ones. You have silvermist, and now you have African gray, or gray African, that's African gray, to see if those may test your product. Keep in mind, you should be doing all these anyway. You should never be a challenge attached to it. So let's see, requesting if you will basically do these challenges. Now, we already seen what network gray looks like on your product. African is a little different. African's a little darker. So any issues that would happen with contrast capabilities, the African would match it perfectly with no problem. This matched perfectly too. How many of those Sherwin Williams will match your product? That's what I'm curious to know. So we're just going to keep stacking challenges on you from that particular strip until you complete them all. Now, if you deny them, then it's okay because you have one that matched. Because at the end of the day, you can't back your product up. Maybe one of these might not match, and then you'll be able to back your product up on that. Or worst case scenario, they all may match, and that could be even worse. So it's kind of like a damned if you do and damned if you don't. So, like I said, you know, he goes into a whole full, like I said, we told him at the end of the day, you mind your own business. That's all you had to do. Mind your own business. You don't exist to us. He kept sending us all these weird messages, all kinds of crazy emails, just cutting up and carrying on. And he just could not take the hint. So as of today, we post your information. We start posting the receipts that we got from you. Mind, these are receipts that we got from you. They're not made up. Different forms of videos of him pulling down his listings. Um, we have one where he's gouging the price of his products, all kinds of stuff, curse words, all kinds of nasty stuff at the end of the day. And if you notice in this video, this is the one we got, the detailed video, the one we'll be posting. This is the one where he basically constantly touches the camera all the time, blocking as much as he possibly can so people can't see what's going on. You are exposed. So get the cracking. You got 2 more screen paints to go. Like I said, if you decide not to do them, then it just clearly shows that you can't back your product to what just happened a few minutes ago, well, not a few minutes ago, of your product matching network gray. So you have an option here. Your option is to do the 2 tests against the African gray or the silver mist of both of those and show that you could beat those screens and show a difference between night and day. Or if you don't, then you just have to settle with that right there, showing that your product did match. There he is showing the receipt that he did purchase a product, so it's legit. And once you complete that, we'll give you 2 more challenges. And then you have all 7 of the digital and crystal screen paints to make. You have the fellow who made his free product on which one? Oh, there's a whole bunch of tests he's going to have to do. This is just the beginning of many, many tests. That's the product right there being painted up. Now, you know how embarrassing that would have been if I did black paint and my screen actually blended into the black paint? That'd have been really embarrassing, wouldn't it? But it doesn't. It doesn't match black paint. Now, you have until next month, the end of this month, to have those tests done. If not, I'll contact the beta testers. They will order your product, get it down in their homes, and they will do the test for you. There's your option. Every time we tell you to mind your own business, you don't listen, and it gets worse and worse for you. Every single time, mind your business. That's all you got to do, just mind your business. And you couldn't do that. Just had to keep bickering about it. Now you got another challenge on top of your head. I think when we get done that one, we're going to do the challenge with that black and white paint. That, I definitely want to see that one. And then that whole painting in 2 quarts into a 300-inch screen, I definitely have to see that one. I'll pay to see that one, definitely. I'll pay to see it. No, there's a light right there, disappear, hitting the screen with a flashlight there. Yeah, huge difference. Huge difference between $23 a gallon and $180 to $89. I'm sorry, you're paying your butt up, didn't it? You charge like $178 for 2 quarts. So $178 for 2 quarts, and a gallon will do the same thing. Yep. It seems like that would work, eh? Look at that. Look how that merged. Unbelievable. Remember, you did the test. You show the receipt. So you can't come back and say, oh no, that was different, or that was so and so and so. Or was it the lighting, Crow? Could it have been your camera settings? Why did your screen match? Something went wrong. saving you hundreds. What a joke. You robbed your customers blind. Stole right from them. Even had a nerve to come on here and talk all this trash while your screen was matching at the same time. Trying to convince your customers, what, one more last scam? Why do you think he has that policy, that shipping policy, if it lands on your property? I have never seen a shipping policy anywhere like that. If it lands on your property, it's yours. Yeah, because if you find out later on, if you do that test yourself and you find that that product match house paint, he can fight it. Because you notice you're not going to take it to court. Court costs will cost you way more than $89 at the end of the day. You want to let him keep the money. So as Crow contacted us today with dumb nonsense, I just sent him over some pictures of this right here, reminding him what kind of person at the end of the day, you are a scammer. We have pictures of your receipts which shows you sent our money back to our accounts, which means you can't back your product at the end of the day. We sent you those pictures letting you know that you are a scammer. You scammed your customers. Crow's the best of the best. Wouldn't that make Sherwin Williams the best of the best too? Nope, lights on. And the problem with Jamie is Jamie likes to run his mouth. He forgets. He does this stuff and he completely forgets he does it. He doesn't think anybody's going to remember. Oh, don't worry about that. We'll remind them. We'll definitely remind them. And we'll keep pushing for that challenge until your customers push you to do it. Because now they're going to be curious, what else will you match at the end of the day? I'm thinking gray chalk paint should be next to also. I think it would match that quite nicely. Let me try to show a spot. Look, it's washed up right there. Yeah, it matched all the way around here, man. I want to go to the part where he walked in front of the camera multiple times. That's the part I want to see. Let's see if we can go back. Oh, this was quite bad right here. Let's go back where you really got nervous. You started posting things in front of the camera. Here we go, right about there. That ad coming up. I'm gonna get past this crap. Okay, let me see. All right, here we go. Yeah, that pizza blended quite nicely. Look how nervous he's getting. See his hands moving back and forth. My buddy watched the same thing. He was like, "Look, watch his hand move in front of the camera." There you go. You're gonna start throwing a hand right in front of the camera. Well, there we go. Again, again. Get your hand away from the camera. Again, again, again. Hand ain't supposed to be in that area. Look how he's moving around in a circle. My buddy's like, yeah, it's so freaking obvious. He's just moving around in a circle, trying to basically keep you from seeing the screen. Look at that. Look. Look at this. Look at this. And back in front of the camera again. They're getting nervous. What are you looking in that direction for? Nervous is just gonna be trying to think of a way probably to block the screen. There you go, get up. Walk across the screen, take his time. He's got to come this way because the chair's over there. Right, we're still clicking. Here it comes. You can see the camera shaking. Look, camera's shaking. He should be coming past in the few. There you go. All right, back across the screen again. Pulls out a box, sticks the box directly in front of the screenshot. Boom! Right in front of the screen. Came back, put the box directly in front of the screen. Boy, that ain't something you're trying to hide at the end of the day. I don't know what is it. Put the box directly in front of the screen. Block the whole image off. Why would you have to come back with a box and block off the whole section of the screen? Don't anybody see the screens matching. Comes back, sits down, pulls out a box, blocks. He could have had the box on this side. Literally could have had the box on this side. He puts it right over top the screen. He thought about it for a minute. You can see where he shifted it, but he thought about it for a minute. Look, he could have did it right here, but he turns around and puts it right over here. Definitely knew what you were doing. Because he could have had it right here, right over here, and it wouldn't disrupt the screen. See, right there, if he put it right there, you would able to see it crystal clear. It was right in the line of the camera. You would have saw it right from there. He could have did it right there and left the screen in the back exposed. But he didn't. He covered up the screen so you wouldn't be able to see it. Look, he had it right there. All he had to do is just pick it up. He could have put it over his face right there, but he chose to basically block the screen. See, then he turns it and puts it right over here. Right there in front of the screen. Block the whole screen. Wow. Unbelievable. I've never seen a demonstration where somebody just deliberately blocked the entire screen that you're supposed to be seeing and comparing to with a box. So clearly shows he was trying to cover up his tracks or trying to hide as much of it as possible. That is freaking bad. That is super, super bad right there. You don't ever do that. Never do that when you're showing off a product. Look, he put it right through it. Boom, right in front of the screen. Boom, block the screen. He could have put it right here. He could have put it right here perfectly. You would have saw it perfectly from here. Even if he had over his face, he made sure this section was blocked so you couldn't see it. Look at this. Boom, right in front of the screen. Blocked it. So you can't see it. You can't see what's going on. He had enough room right here to hold the box so you can see everything on the box. He could have literally did it from this side right here, but chose to turn it and put it here to block the screen. So that way he could try to hide as much of the screen as possible. Look at this. And just blocks the whole section. Why would that box need to be to begin with? If you're showing up a demonstration, if I'm showing up a demonstration of a certified screen, why would I take something and block you from seeing the certified screen reacting to our screen? That wouldn't make any sense at all. There's somebody clearly hiding something right there. I'm waiting for the sun to come up because I want to do a demonstration with the sun coming up. That should have been nowhere near that screen, especially when you're doing side by sides. It should never be there. That box should have never been there. He should have had it on this side right here, or he could have showed that off after the video was over. I never did a demonstration where I'm showing up a certified screen. I'm gonna stick something in front of it to block it for what? You can't even see what he's doing. You knew better than that. Come on. Then you're taking objects out of the box and you're blocking the screen. You're knocking the screen over with the camera. You're touching the lens, wiping the lens off. It's interesting how you watch people's eyes. You can see exactly what you're thinking. You guys don't play poker, do you? I do. That's why people wear dark sunglasses when they play. You see how the eyes are shifting back and forth. He's nervous as can be. His screen is matching so many different ways. It's not even funny. His eyes are shifting back and forth. That blended well. That had to hurt. Every time something blends pretty well, you can see basically he just changes. His attitude completely changes. And it's his video. Like I said, in the day, you can see it. You see him changing. The screen's matching. Just completely lying on camera. Oh, it doesn't match. It definitely matches. Look, there you go. Walk away. Walk in front of the screen again. Come back. Sit down in front of the screen. Pull out a box. Take the box. Switch it over to the side where the screen is being displayed. Block that completely. Like you really need to see that right there and now. That had to be seen right there and now at that particular point. For what? You could have showed that after the demonstration was over. So freaking obvious. Everybody watched that video said, oh my goodness, it's so freaking obvious. He was just blocking the screen as much as possible. See, you could have had it on this side and then start taking things out that block the screen. The filters, takes the filters out. Everything's in front of the screen. There's the goggles. Pull the goggles out, block them. Your hand shouldn't be anywhere in that section where the screen is being displayed. So clearly you're blocking the demonstration. And then on top of that, your screen is super washed out. This is supposed to be red. So this is red. Why is your screen so washed out? This is really, really washed out. And it's not a lot of light in the environment. This is supposed to be red, and this is super washed out. All the colors in here, right here in this demonstration, all this is washed out. This is supposed to be red. All this is washed out, completely washed out. And he doesn't have that much light in here to begin with. So not only is it matching, his screen is completely washed out. That didn't work. Let's figure out another way to block the image. Maybe we can throw our hand back up there. Walk across the screen again. Block the image again. Come back, sit back down. Here comes the box. Put the box right in front of the screen. Block it right there. Pull out items. Put them in front of the screen. Block again. Pull out the safety goggles. Block the screen again. Block the screen again. Everything he pulls out, he literally blocked the entire screen from you seeing it. Completely blocked the screen. Man, that's a poor demonstration. Very poor demonstration. You should not be blocking the screen like that. That should be nowhere in the same place as that screen. Nowhere in there. Let's move up a little bit. Matched again. Matched again. So this is the demonstration we did against Network Grade 773. Now, as you can see, it's matching the screen with no problem whatsoever. It's matching. There's no big difference at all. Man, it's pretty bad. Oh, that's why that dirty screen sitting in the middle of my screen right there, that's our product right there, laying against black paint. We don't match black paint in any way whatsoever. Period. And that's the black screen in here. Doesn't match in any way whatsoever. See? That's what you have to do at the end of the day to make sure your product works. Black paint versus our black technology. Doesn't pick up. Can't see white light. Your product matched network grade 773. It did. Stand right here. There we go. That dirty image in the middle of my screen, that's black paint. That's what happens if you take black paint and you lay it against our technology. Black paint can't register, can't see a white level. Our product can receive white levels. There you go. That's the difference between our product and black paint. Our product doesn't register next to black paint. We can show a difference between night and day between our product and black paint. Problem you got, you can't show a difference. Your product matches network grade 773. That's the problem you have. You match your house paint. We don't match house paint. That's the problem you have. See, because my product was tested. Anytime we basically run a black paint, we do something called a black versus black test, which we test our product against all different forms of black formulas, black fabrics, to make sure they don't match. You didn't do that. That's why you're having this problem right now. So if I want your product, I don't have to buy it. I'll just buy some network grade 773, or some silvermist, or some gray Africa. Go from there. I don't need to waste my money. So that's why I said at the end of the day, make sure, before you go spend your money on any gray mixes, make sure they do that network gray test so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And I don't mind doing the black paint test because we have tons of them. Which ones do you want? I got one where I draw on the screen. I got where I make actual black paint to put against our products. I got where I actually do 3 or 4 different forms of black paint to put against our screens. Which ones do you want? We can back our stuff. That's what you're supposed to be to do at the end of the day. So I guess they're mad at us. Sorry about that. I guess they're mad at us because we can back our work. That's what they're mad about, and they can't. No, that just sounds like a bit of a personal problem to me. At the end of the day. Where's the difference? I don't see a difference. Where is the difference? That's why you need to ask those questions. So now you know at the end of the day, that product match. Even though you try to come on camera and try to give a different point of view, a different spin on saying it doesn't match, it matches. So your screen paint is network grade 773. Is he putting his hand in front of the camera again? Yep, here it comes. Putting his hand in front of the lens again. That matched perfectly. But since you're in denial, go back and ask some of your friends. Ask some of your friends like, hey, look. Look at that. If you ask some of your friends and say, hey, look, does this match? I guarantee they're going to tell you it matches. Guarantee you. They're going to sit right there and tell you, yeah, it matches. Look exactly the same. And you're going to sit there and argue, no, it doesn't. It does. They match. Look at that. That's even worse right there. It matches the apple, matches the blue background, matches everything. But that's supposed to be a different image. Look, there he goes, putting his hand in front of the camera again. I'll pause this because he really jumps in front of the camera a lot on this one. I'm gonna watch this again. That definitely is not good. That's definitely not good. Let's see. That matched. Oh, that matched too well. Definitely too well. Bring it in front of the camera again. That matched. I just couldn't believe how close it was matching. It was matching extremely well. I had to keep coming back and looking at it. Sorry about that. I'm following something down. I can't believe how close that screen was matching. That was never good. Never ever good. So apparently he's in denial. He's definitely in denial. Because there's no way in the world he can't look at that and see that that screen just didn't match that house paint. And it did. But you're the last person that needs to be going around calling people scammers at the end of the day, because yeah, that's a perfect match. I need to get screenshots of that one too and post. You wouldn't mind having your customers do that same demonstration, would you? Because I would love to see your customers do that demonstration. Before you go around making accusations about how we scam churches, don't do dirty stuff like that. Like I said, at the end of the day, all we have to do is show off your video. Your video right here clearly shows you having a product that matches house paint. After we've been telling y'all for years, well, not for years, since last year, that the product itself matches house paint, because we did the test ourselves. We had his products down here and they all matched. 3 of them matched. He still has 2 more to show off. He hasn't showed off the, what was the other one we did? The personal mix, which he needs to do. I forgot about that. Yeah, because we did do 3 of them. You have to do the personal mix and the Metallica mix. You're missing 2 more screen paints in your test. 2 of them. So you need to go back and do the personal mix. We're going to put that, we're going to note that. You need to do the personal mix and you need to do the Metallica mix. The Metallica mix doesn't sell, but you need to do the personal mix. As a matter of fact, take as many of your screen paints as you possibly have and put them against that product and see how many of them match. Don't just do 1 of them. Do them all. And see how many of them match. Because I need to ask that question. How many of your screen paints will match? I want to see the personal mix. You're missing a few paints. I told you, cutting corners. Even though that's good enough for us, but still, I want to see the rest of them. I want to see how the rest of them react. And mind you, this is supposed to be your best screen paint. This is supposed to be your best seller at the end of the day. So your best seller is house paint. And that's what you have on your website. This is your best seller screen paint, and it's matching house paint. Oh, this gets pretty bad. This right here gets really, really bad. Look, well, front of the screen, sat down. He's going to get it twice on this one. Leans into the screen, goes into the screen, puts his hand in front of the screen again. Yeah, that's what got bad. Got up again. know if that matched. Put his hands from the camera again. Turn the needle. Matched again. Definitely matched. This is not good for you, buddy. I want to see that personal mix. I definitely want to see that personal mix put against it. That match, that definitely, oh, boy, that's bad. That's bad. That much, sanded that real nice. In front of the screen again. Put his hand in front of the screen again. Why is your hand in that one direction right on that section where the screen's at? Shouldn't be over there. It's not supposed to be blocking that all, period. This is where it gets pretty bad because the colors start matching. It's going to stand up. That's going to stand up. Yep, there we go. Stand up, walk in another direction. Match the commercial. Like I said, anybody calling him stupid or nothing like that. But like I said, he scammed people. And it is what it is. You know, you got a product over there that you're claiming to be all these things, and it's matching house paint. You get up to all you want. That stuff is matching house paint. You should never have that much of a close of a match. Never. Now, if you're matching a certified screen, that's good because that's an expensive screen. But a house paint, never. Let's see what we got on time. I want to check out this one section you walked in front of the screen multiple times on that one. So many times, not even funny. I want to go over to that whole. So it's just to push down the eco mode. Maybe have a less of a chance of trying to blend the screen. I don't know what the purpose of turning the eco mode down was supposed to be. I don't know. Whole lot of nonsense went on this page. In front of the camera again. Walked in front of the camera again. That's pretty bad. Sorry I did bump the crap out of my stand, but that's pretty bad. right there. Now he's adjusting the camera. Camera falls off. This is where the camera falls off. And to come and adjust the camera. Get in front of the camera. Multiple times he keeps standing in front of the camera. Then he comes in, wipes the lens off again. Drops the camera to the floor. Yeah, we're done here, man. Yeah, because at the end of the day, yeah, I want to see, the one I want to see next, I want to see Silver Mist, and I want to see African Gray. That I definitely want to see. So I want to see if he can basically do that one next. Because that one definitely matched. That matched with no problem whatsoever. That definitely matched. But that's the next one I want to go see. Well, well, well. Somebody changed the video out. Yep, this is not the same video. Nope, this is definitely not the same video. So the video got changed out again. Let me see. Make sure we got this right. Nope, he wanted to change the video. It's not there. So this is the video that basically, oh man, dude is dirty. Wanted and changed the video again. So he wanted to change, he changed over his video. This is the original video. I told you we can't make this stuff up. This guy constantly does dirty stuff like this. So this is the original video right here. This is the name of the video. He wanted to change the video around. This is not the original video. He changed the video. Unbelievable. Man, yo, Crow, man, you just commit so much dirt, man. It's not even funny. We dubbed the entire video. So we had the actual video. So he went in and changed the video and erased it and put another video in there because he got busted. Again, your video is a month ago, which clearly shows that this is not the same video, that you went in and changed the video that keep you from seeing the original one and put something else in there. Wow, man, you gotta stop doing dirty stuff like this. All right, so let me show you right here. This video is called crow1176 versus SW Network Gray 773, right? This is what it's supposed to be. But I'm gonna show you something. This is not the original video. This video was changed out. It has the same date, but like I said, he changed it. So I'm gonna show you where he changed that. Unfreaking believable. All right, so let's go back here to our channel here and show you the original video. This right here, we're gonna come out of here real quick. and we're going to show you the original video, right? So you can see that he went in and changed the video to keep people from going in and finding it and looking for it. He put something else there. Oh, we reached 20,000 subscribers. Oh, freaking cool. Thank you. Thank you, people. Awesome people. Love you. Okay, let me show you right here. So right here, yeah, he changed it out. He changed it. So that's what I'm saying. This guy is sneaky as sneaky can be. I knew he was going to go in and change that video. We got the original video. Thank goodness we dubbed the whole freaking video. I'm so glad we dubbed the whole video. Glad we did. We got to come back in. We got to come back in one more time. Got to go. God bless.